আপনাদের সকলকে স্বাগত জানাই স্পোর্টস নিউজ টিভি ইউটিউব চ্যানেলে। তো আমরা কারেন্টে ইউনাইটেড স্পোর্টস ক্লাবের হেড কোচের সাথে কথা বলি। তো চলুন শুনে নিই কি বললেন তিনি। ওয়েলকাম স্যার, থ্যাঙ্কস ফর কামিং টু দ্য শো। So my first question is, in this situation, how are you?
Hi everyone, I'm doing fine, thank you for asking.
Coach, my second question is, this time United Sports Club goes to the semi-finals of CFL. How happy you are in the boys' performance?
Talking about our CFL trip that we've done, well, just before the Buwanipur game, I only arrived like 3 days before. I had no idea about our team or about our opposition. So when the first game came, I didn't make too many changes yet of what the assistant coach was telling me and what the management was telling me. But after the game, we had some time to evaluate the team. We played some friendly matches with teams who were preparing for the Durand Cup, and that made me a lot wiser in what our qualities were, in what our weaknesses were. And we adjusted our training sessions towards the next matches. And from there on, the team started to get prepared. The team started to find each other, and for me, we started performing better and better every game. As you saw, regrettably during our semi-final, we played a very good game. It was a 50-50 match. In my eyes, both teams could have received a penalty. They've got theirs, we didn't get it. We had our chances, they had their chances. So it was a very good game, especially I think for people watching it, neutral supporters. But yeah, that was it.
My third question is, Coach, tell us, how did your journey started, both as a player and as a coach?
Just telling a bit more about myself. Well, I started playing football when I was 4 years old in Belgium, and I had one club that I was supporting for as a little kid, and I played for that team. Grew up playing matches, youth matches against Ajax, Chelsea, playing tournaments in Switzerland, in Portugal. So I had the luck to play Belgium top teams, Anderlecht, Bruges, Standard, and yeah, it made myself become a better player. It made myself understanding the game. Now, at the age of around 27, I had to make a decision because of a lot of injuries that I've had. Still have even right now. My ACL is off, my meniscus is off. So I made a decision to go into coaching, and that's now 11 years ago. This is my 11th season. Well, in these 11 season, I can still say my first one that I did was an under-17 team, and I got fired after 3 months because they told me literally that I was too professional for their team, for their club. And then I started trying to find my way in the coaching world. Started doing coaching licenses, worked with elite youth in first division in Belgium, worked with one of the top academies in the world, started traveling in the meantime, did some countries where I had internships, and then at the end ended up here in India.
Coach, we have seen Indian national team are not performing as per our expectations. What's your view on the brand of football that India is currently playing under coach Igor Skimas? Where are the areas that the national team is having problem according to you, sir?
What I think about Indian football? Well, for me, there's a lot of quality. There's a lot of quality in the players, especially technique-wise. They have all the possibilities to grow further, but a lot of things that are missing, or the main things that are missing, is in my eyes is vision, is decision making. That is something that is lacking in the players. Another thing for me is first touch in ball passing and controlling. But this is something that comes back out of grassroots football. When you ask me about the national team, and Igor Stimac, what he's doing there. Look, I don't know Igor Stimac as a coach. I don't know him as a person, and I keep hearing the national team is not doing well. I've had the luck to see the opposite side. Belgium is doing very, very well, number one in the world for several years. But the main thing that they work on there is your grassroots development. Grassroots development is on a very, very high level. We have the luck that we can compete against teams out of France, Germany, UK, which is all surrounding us. Italy is not far. Spain is not even that far. But here, when I talk to young players or I talk to coaches, most of them telling me starting at the age of 12, 13, 14. It's just way too late. Plus, I'll give the example of the under-23s that just played their competition. They ended second in their group. Now, at the end, from these under-23, how many exactly are playing right now? They are in their teams. They may be training, but they're not playing actual competition. They're not playing a competition which is a 11-month competition like in Europe. 11 months. It's a 9-month competition with pre-season. And that is lacking, especially at a certain age of under 19, under 21, under 23, and seniors. That would improve football already. But even if that happens and your youth development is not strong enough, how will your competition become stronger? That's the question that I ask myself. It's only when you have strong youth development with young players coming up through the ranks that your level will start getting higher. Or you can do like in the Belgium competition, just open up just for foreigners, and play with a whole squad of foreigners and say that your competition is strong, but it doesn't work like that. Your youth development won't go up and your national team won't go up.
Coach, my last question is, what are your future plans?
What my future plans are? Well, every country that I've worked and every team that I've worked, I got certain ambitions myself. I can proudly say right now that with United, I think we're the first squad ever in Santos Trophy that had their whole squad first going already. 13 players of us were going, and 7 of them are actually selected. That's already a main ambition point that I've reached. Now I would like to reach a full senior squad of Indian players getting into ISL, with young players who went through the ranks first, maybe through CFL, then I-League, and then getting into ISL, getting them in the national team, and for me, trying to get players to Europe on the highest level. Players that I've worked with now also playing Premier League, playing Champions League, playing Serie A, Bundesliga. That's my ambition of what I want to reach in Indian football. But then grassroots needs to be on a very, very high level.